And now, Freelance Heroism presents Bard Company.
Hey everybody, and welcome to Freelance Heroism. My name is Dees.
And I'm Rachel.
And before we even get started, we just want to say thank you to everyone out there who donates at the Patreon, in particular at the producer tier. Rachel, would you like to let us know who they are?
I would love to. We want to say thank you to Duncan, Nate, Breakmeister, Rebecca, Orient_Tiger, and Chris Sones. Thank you so much.
Thank you. You help us make a better show for everyone. And we really, really appreciate it.
Yes.
Thank you. Tell me about your phone, Rachel. Okay, so this is going to be an update, I think, for this intro. We talked about you getting a new phone, and I had pitched you some options. And that was an intro, a couple months ago?
Yeah, a few months ago.
Yeah. And now you've had your new phone for a little while, based on my recommendation. Thank you. Thank you. And I, too, have a new phone.
Uh-huh.
Why don't we compare and contrast how things have been going?
Okay. So I got the Google Pixel 6, not the Pro.
Yeah.
Well,
smart move not to get the Pro, by the way, but whatever.
It is a huge update from my old refurbished Android that I had before.
No, why don't you say the model number, because I want to go into that again.
What was it? The Galaxy SJ7, I think.
SJ7 with a fucking Q in it or something like that, or a PZX1. I love that they do this to people. It's so fucking rude, right? They tell you oh, we're gonna give you the Galaxy 6 or Galaxy 10 or Galaxy whatever, and then they modify it in the actual in the hardware information in settings that you can't go through unless you already have the phone. That tells you it's a modified version, and then you look at it, it's it's got half the RAM and the processor's a piece of shit. It's you fucking douchebags, right? Anyway, this is the Pixel 6 that you got, and it's a hard ass. The actual Pixel 6, because they don't do that at Pixel. So tell me about your Pixel. How's it been so far?
It's been great. I really like it. My old phone was getting to the point where I would run out of battery about halfway through the day.
Oh.
And I was just trying to compensate for that
by charging it at your desk.
Yes.
Yeah. That's how it goes.
But this one has been really good. It is weird. I think I've mentioned this before, how it sort of anticipates my my needs, which I have never had a phone do that before. So it's actually kind of weird.
No one has. Okay, here's the thing about the Pixel 6 that's so cool. It actually has machine learning in it. So it learns your schedule and the ways that you do things. So in the background, it'll start a process, prepare to do a process that you normally do. So every day, let's say you get up at 7 a.m, right? And you always put on some music, and then you listen to a podcast or whatever, right? Or whatever you do. It'll know after a couple of weeks that you do that all the time. And it'll set memory aside so that when you start, it'll be ready.
Yeah, so I read a lot. And usually every day I read at least a little bit of something. And I have a couple accounts that I track my reading. I track my reading on Goodreads and on Storygraph. Yeah. And so usually at the end of the day, when I'm probably not going to read anymore, I'll log into those to update oh, I finished this book, or I stopped on whatever page. And it knows, and so it'll put those programs at the very top so I don't have to scroll through the list.
Yep. Isn't that cool?
It was so weird the first time I noticed it happening, because I was I haven't opened it, but it's in the bar of if I already have something open. It's so weird how it just learned my schedule, and it's oh, at this time she does this thing, here you go, to make it easier.
It's pretty cool, right?
Yeah, it's very cool. It's just a little, I don't know, it's just surprising.
So here's the thing: is that when I was telling you which one was better, I don't think there's any argument that the Pixel 6 Pro has higher specs.
Right.
Like the screen refresh rate's faster and it's modifiable, which is fucking awesome. But for the amount of money for each one of them, all of the upgrades are negligible, right?
Yeah.
So if you're trying to save money, the Pixel 6 is a much better deal than the Pro. And I'm just going to tell you, I'm very happy that the Pixel 6 is working out for you. I am. I'm very happy about that because your old phone made me upset. Right?
Yeah.
And so I'm glad that you got a new powerhouse and it's working out for you.
I'm gonna hold on to it until it disintegrates in my hand and I'm forced to get a new phone.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I had a Pixel 2 XL and I had it for a really long time because literally even like last year it was just starting to feel a little slow. But It's been around forever, so it's a great phone. The Pixel line makes good shit. So,
well, how is? I was gonna say, how's your new phone working out for you?
Okay, so we've had a dramatic change in the last week. Okay, so I got the Surface Duo, which is it's weird. I would not recommend it to anyone who's not like a tech person. It is a foldable. But it's a split screen foldable, which I actually prefer, right? So it uses a hinge and it splits. It has like two screens and then you can turn it sideways into like a tablet mode where it has like a line across, but the screen will still span across both, right? So it's like the halfway between having two phones laid next to each other and having like one solid phone. And it's like, look it up. It's hard to explain what it looks like until you look it up. It's called a Surface Duo. Now they just recently put out a Surface Duo 2, but I hate it because it has this big block on the back for the camera, which I've regularly said I hate. I don't really care about the camera. It doesn't do anything for me. I'm not like a Instagram boy, so I don't do that shit. So the camera is irrelevant to me. That being said, this phone, the hardware on it, it's the way it's built is lights out. The hinge is so good and the screens are great and the form factor is unbelievable. You cannot believe how thin this fucking thing is. If I were to show it to you laid on the table, like it is so fucking crazy how thin it is. It's mind-blowing how thin it is. It's so thin, as a matter of fact, that one of the things that concerns me is this little, like where the USB-C plugs into the side. I don't feel like there's enough plastic on either side of the USB-C. I don't feel like there's enough room on either side of it, but so far it's been no problems with that. But okay. It launched with Android 10, which is a multiple years old, and it was a little buggy. And by a little buggy, I mean I hated this fucking thing. I was literally going to send it back, but I had got it like knowing that Android 11 was coming, and Android 11 has some stuff built into the OS of it that was going to help its operation. So I just needed to tough out a little bit of shitness for a little while to get into the good stuff, right? That delay, they told me it was going to be out in October. It wasn't out in October. And then it didn't come out by December, which was, they said by the end of the year, you're going to get it. And then it didn't. But in January, right?
Yeah.
At the end of January, the update came out for everyone except for me because I had an unlocked device. So I had to wait even longer. But I knew it was coming.
Yeah.
And then in the middle of the night, because every day I'd been checking to get the update. I was just like, please give me this update. And I did. And now, let me tell you, I would have rated this phone before the update, right? I would have rated it like a 6 out of 10.
Wow.
Not great. I mean,
Not
it is
good.
still a newer phone. It's like a year old. It's physically awesome. The specs are good.
Right, but what it's supposed to do.
Because of two screens and an old OS before they had foldable shit, It just didn't know what the fuck it was doing. It was like, well, what is happening? And you can't be mad at the OS. It was not prepared for it, right?
Right.
But now, after this new update, it's so good. Like 9 out of 10 for sure. It's so good. It had 2 screens, right? So like, let's say I'm messaging you like I am right now in Messenger. I put the Messenger on the left side of the screen, the left screen, then turn it sideways. Now the whole top screen, it looks like a DS in this form factor, right? A Nintendo DS. The top side is now the image. I click on the text bar and the keyboard pops up on the second screen at the bottom.
Nice.
Yeah. It's fantastic. When I open up my emails, I can get a list of emails on the left screen, and when I open an email, it'll open it in the right screen.
Oh, that is.
Yes. If I want to read something on the internet, I can open a browser on the left side, and then if I want to open OneNote on the right so I can take some notes, right? With a pen, by the way, a stylus that writes on my screen. So good. So good. I can take notes on the right while I look at the thing on the left. I don't have to close tabs and reopen stuff. I can just literally scroll up on one side and write notes on the other. It's amazing now.
That's really cool.
I was told that we're going to get the 12L update, which is made for foldables and everything like that. So I'm really, really excited now. All I'm saying is that updates are important. So when you get a new phone, people out there who are thinking about it, make sure that whatever device you're getting is going to have support for at least a year or two. Because the new OS that comes out is going to make your device or break your device, right?
Yeah.
Your phone's probably going to be supported for like a decade because Pixel's good about that.
Yeah.
The other day here, this is kind of interesting because this phone is weird. It's got a 4.3 aspect ratio when it's closed, like it's clamshell, and when you open it, it's 2 times that, right?
Right.
So the shape on it is different than a regular phone, right? Because it's wider than a phone and it's shorter than a traditional phone. It kind of looks like a makeup compact, but a big one, like a wallet.
Right.
I picked up my old phone, my Pixel 2 XL, which is like a standard candy bar kind of tall phone. And I picked that up the other day to move it, and I was like, "What in the fuck?" Like it just felt so like weird in my hand. I was like, who made a phone like it's like a ruler? It's so fucking weird, right? It felt like a TV remote, right? And my hand was like all the way wrapped around it. It was like tight wrapped around it, and I was like, I don't like it. I don't like the feel of this. And I realized that like everyone on the planet's phone is shaped like that.
Yeah.
I had literally used that phone size forever. And now I've adapted to this one so much that I don't even think about it. Yeah, it's weird.
Well,
how do you feel about the size of your? I'm sorry.
We're
trying
going
to get
a
out
little.
of this intro.
We're going a little long on this intro. I really like my phone. I think it's. I don't know.
It's not too big.
No.
I thought for sure because you're so tiny that the tallness of it was going to be. Offsetting.
I see. Okay. All right. So anyway,
just gonna not trust it because it was tall. Seems to be your modus operandi.
So this week's episode is a Bard Company episode.
Okay.
This is Bard Company episode 23. And it seems like the title that was picked is "Tain't No Sunshine When She's Gone."
Oh, that was a me title, huh?
That was you. That was all you.
I could tell.
Okay. Well, that's this episode.
All right, well, enjoy.
So you don't have like a secret door from the conservatory to the library? Fucking useless.
Kind of shakes his head.
What about, okay, so I'm confused. If we don't want to go past the worm, we have to go that way to get to. But if we do want to go past the worm, then what?
You would go into the room with the worm. You would take the door to the east. From there, you could either go through the ruined tower and then into King Grohl's room, or through the guard barracks and then King Grohl's room.
I don't like the idea of going through anything with the barracks name on it.
Well, I mean, either way, we're going to end up in the same part of the building, right?
Yeah, but we can cut about 2 or 3 rooms out by my count here. We have to go if we avoid the Grick, we've got to go through 2 sets of barracks, which I'm pretty sure are going to have some kind of guard contingency in them.
But if we go through the Grick room, then we only have to do 1.
Go through 1.
Also, we could probably pretend we're friends with this guy as we walk through there, right? We can make him vouch for us as we walk through.
Yeah, I mean, we could totally use him as a hostage. I just don't know how.
Well, don't think of it as a hostage. We'll have him play like we're friends, like they know us. And maybe the pet won't.
No. I mean, I get that. I'm trying to see at what point does he decide to break character and rat us out.
Well, I'll just put my hand with the ready to action on his balls. And we'll just walk through, and he better keep a fucking smile on his face, or I'm gonna fucking life tap his balls until they shrivel up like prunes.
What if I try and charm him?
I mean, hey, if that doesn't work, we'll ball grip him.
Well, either that or vice versa.
We can use a vice. That's fair with me. As long as there's pressure applied to these balls, I'm fine. I don't care how we get there.
Intimidation.
You say potato, I say grip
know.
that fucking potato, and if it says anything, we squish the potato.
Intimidation. Apply directly to the ball sack.
Right? Did you guys get those commercials in Texas too?
Yes, we did.
Fuck those commercials. It's like a deodorant stick you put on your head.
Your head.
It's so fucking weird. It's like, hey, got a headache? How about you go through the fucking bone on the front of your head and the skin? It's like,
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, just eat a pill. Don't be weird. You're gonna have a fucking speed stick drug across your face.
Yeah. No, okay. I'm in favor of that plan. Anything that buys us as much transit time without actually getting into combat is good. So
I'm gonna take this spear that has the butthole on it.
All right.
That's
I got
canon.
4 others.
That's canon
like,
now, right?
is it like a
Rachel?
Yeah.
carrot on a stick?
I guess so. I guess it's
Okay.
canon now.
I'm going to
And
pull
now it
the,
makes it magical with a +1, right?
I'm gonna pull the
No.
butthole flap skin off,
Oh, so
and I'm gonna
gross.
spin it on my finger, and I'm going to lean in close to him and be like, "Look, we don't want anything bad to happen to you. You know." I'm gonna spin it around my finger a little faster.
Is-
I'm like, and then stop. We need to get past your pet. Eh? You're gonna
can-
help us with this, correct?
Yeah, I can take you past him.
Right,
All right.
because these will sell up for a lot. And, you know, you have one. So,
Okay. I can take you through, no problem. No problem.
if there are any issues whatsoever, we were going to find every one of these that you have on your body. We're talking belly button holes. We're gonna cut the ear holes off, eyelids. We can scrunch them up. They won't know the difference. We'll sun dry them like tomatoes. You understand me?
Yeah, I understand you.
Your God
Right.
ain't gonna fucking save you. You hear me? Now look, I want you to put this hand on your balls. I don't want to use it, but I will if I have to.
Give me an intimidation with advantage.
Okay.
Does he understand the last place that hand was a hobgoblin's ass?
Oh my God, I got a 19 on the first roll. Okay, so intimidation is charisma, wisdom.
Yeah,
Yeah, charisma.
23.
Okay. He is absolutely terrified. He does not want to be the next scrunchy alternative.
Now listen, you think your pet is gonna be cool?
Yeah. If I'm there, he'll be fine.
Because if he's not,
He'll be fine.
okay.
Look, we're
We
gonna.
can create a goblin spear, a spear of goblin buttholes. Make it kind of like a tribal spear with a band mark on it.
That's not gonna be necessary. We're all friends here.
Pamela, you know what to do if it goes awry.
Yeah. Hey, look at it this way. I got a lot of paperwork to carry around. I could use a few more rubber bands.
I'm gonna lean in real close to his ear and be like, and the coin pouch.
You know what's weird? The episode I just edited, Deese, you talk a lot about how you want a rhino.
A rhino sack coin pouch.
Yes, yeah.
Yes. Right, because it's thick leather. And it's already shaped, so it's got no seams, right? Fantastic.
Right. So the goblin's gonna very slowly.
Wait, well, hold on. Let's not just blow past that. Can we take a minute and just acknowledge every part of the buffalo, right? We're not gonna waste it. We're gonna just throw a fucking perfectly good coin pouch away. It has no seams. Do you see what I'm saying? It's smooth around the outside, and it's thick leather. I'm just saying, we've all been using Crown Royal bags, and we're just cutting the horns off. We're not going to use the balls. Come on.
So the goblin slowly stands up. He's making no sudden moves. And he's going to move over to the curtain, one of the curtains.
I pop a beer behind him.
He like jumps as soon as you do that.
Take it. We're going to be very cool.
Yes.
We're going to be like little medieval Fonzies.
Remind me when we get back to town next time. I need to get him some Bud Silent.
Does that taste better than Pabst?
Yeah,
Probably.
It's Bud Lyman Weight.
He will very gently push open the curtain. Inside, you'll have dark vision, so you can see that this high, narrow hall looks as if it might have been part of a chapel or shrine at one time. Angelic figures are sculpted along the room's upper reaches, looking down on the floor below. To the north, which is where you guys came in, heavy curtains block a matching pair of archways. Between the archways is a cracked but ornately carved stone brazier. And he's gonna walk into the room. He's kind of looking around. And he'll like point towards like a part on like the high ledge around the ceiling and be like, he's right there. See, he sees me with you guys. He's fine. And he'll kind of like wave.
Hello. Let's walk through all friendly like.
Yeah.
Yes. The brazier itself is unlit, but it does have what looks like coals. Like there are coals in it, but it is unlit.
What, coals or Coles clothing?
Like
clothing from Coles.
No.
Coles.
Coal. COAL.
You see what I did there? It's
Yes.
because they sound the same.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Okay.
You can cut that.
Yeah, I will.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep. Now, I mean, when he points it out, do we see it? Is it obvious to us?
Give me a perception.
13 plus 3 is 16.
Okay.
I didn't see shit. I'm drinking my beer.
14.
None of you see anything there.
Okay. I'm just going to keep my eyes fixated on that area as we walk through. Just, kind of look up and, just in case something does just like try and appear out of nowhere, at least want to know what we're up against.
It'd be funny if he was telling us to look in the wrong direction.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
I'm not going to focus on that spot. I'm going to just go back to walking.
All right. He's going to take you guys to the door on the eastern side and open it and step in. There's no light in this room either. There's no windows or anything. And there's a lot of rubble to both the north and the south. Where there are walkways, there are heavy curtains that have been put up. And then to the southeast is another door.
Okay. Rachel, you can edit this part out.
Mm-hmm.
I hope he betrays us because I want to see Rachel roleplay this guy get his throat melted away. I know. Look, I'm with you. I know it's fucking gross. So something tells me this guy's going to try to betray us. And when it happens, Pamela! Execute Order 66. Sorry. Okay, continue. I'm sorry.
Okay. And so he'll stop in the doorway and he'll point to the curtain to the north, and he will say that. So you want to go through there, and then through the door.
You're coming with us. Hey, look, there's no negotiating room here.
I tap his back with the spear.
Look, we've got you from all angles, bro.
Oh, okay.
There is no situation that goes well for you. I promise. Nobody has a speed fast enough to get away from the pain that's coming.
Look, all I'm gonna say is that we got you by the balls, we got you by the asshole.
If you had an extra hole, we'd take that one too. We'd be careful with that one.
I was gonna say this taint your lucky day.
No, we're going to taint the pound. Taint. I keep trying to add new puns to it as I say, like innate. We're going to taint your brown red.
God. I don't know how this is even more gross than what you guys did to the orcs, but somehow
we're getting better at it.
You managed.
Yeah.
Practice makes
perfecting.
Perfect. We need 10,000 hours.
Just wait to see what we do in the next castle.
Oh yeah.
All right, he's gonna go to the curtain to the north and push it open and walk through.
Okay.
You guys following him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotta let him get away with my hand.
This tower has almost completely collapsed, although the ground floor still has a little open space. Rotting crates and ancient barrels show that provisions were once stored here. A heavy curtain blocks a crumbling area to the south where you came from, and an intact door leads east. To the north, a short passage through the rubble ends before a screen of canvas. And he's going to make his way to the door on the east.
I keep him within spear sight.
Okay.
Within butt shot.
Right. And every time he gets slow, I just tap his ass with the spear.
Oh no. Knock, knock, knocking on hell's door.
He'll open the door to the east. The goblin goes through the door. Straight ahead on the east is another door. To the south is another heavy curtain. He heads south.
Okay.
And
hey, little goblin, let me whisper in here.
He gets to the curtain and pushes it open and immediately shouts, "There are intruders here! Stop them! Oh God!"
Pamela, you know what to do.
All right, we'll let your hand resolve, and then we'll go into
resolve is a generous term for what's about to happen.
Hold on, let me adjust the counter.
Completion. Oh my god! I'm so happy about this. Okay, hold on. I get to add my charisma bonus. Let me take a picture and send it to you guys.
Lord.
Sorry, it hadn't added itself to my fucking pictures. 12 damage. And I get to get 12 health back from his balls. Give me your ball energy.
This poor goblin had 12 hit points. So.
Oh my god, did I take all of them out of his scrot?
Drained his entire life force.
Through his balls.
Can you imagine what everyone else in this room? They should have to make an intimidation check. Come on, his dick started smoking and then he died.
This goblin pulls open this curtain to reveal a barracks with a couple of hobgoblins in it. He announces they're intruders, and then he falls over dead.
No, he doesn't fall over. He throws the curtains over, and then there's this blood curdling scream, and the front of his tunic just turns red. and then a spear comes out of nowhere
Oh yeah, the spear's coming.
with an asshole around the end.
Yeah, and as the spear comes out, the hand is going to grab onto it and ride it out to the front. And stand on the top of it triumphantly.
All right, you guys give me initiative.
Oh. The
HBO
hand comes
can-
out. Yeah.
HBO's going to do work on that.
19.
19.
HBO's gonna love the shit out of us.
13.
12.
The worst part is I don't know if HBO's gonna touch freelance with that one. They're just gonna go straight barter company.
Also, I just want to put it out there. Any fast food restaurants that wants to sponsor our podcast.
Hot dog on a stick.
Oh,
Wiener
that's a
Schnitzel.
good one. I was thinking spicy nuggets from Wendy's.
One of the hobgoblins gets to go first. I would rule that Varys, you were the closest to the doorway since you were going right behind the goblin with your spear.
Yep.
So he will approach you and attempt to attack you with his longsword.
Here we go with the long swords again.
A 13 hit you.
No, it does not.
All right. It is your turn, Varys.
He sees I'm holding his shield now,
Yes.
so my AC is now at a 17.
Oh, nice.
Spartans!
But you won't be able to cast spells while you're holding...
No.
Okay. Unless you get Warcaster.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or I just throw the spear and have an open hand.
True.
All right, throw the spear. 18 plus 6 is 24.
That will hit.
Yeah, roll your butthole damage.
Favorite
They're
enemy,
facing. They're facing.
9.
Okay, he's
He
still
goes through the
alive.
front and comes out the back. Yeah.
Yeah, I threw that. I threw that shit at point blank. It was like,
All right, he is still alive. Anything else, Varys?
bardic inspiration on the hand.
Okay.
Yes.
Renasmir, it is your turn.
Okay. First things first. Where's everyone located? The one he
Uh,
attacks is.
So Varys and this hobgoblin are in the doorway. There's another hobgoblin further back in the room, we'll say 10 feet behind the one that's adjacent to Varys. I don't know if you or Virion were closer to Varys, but since Varys was the one with the spear on the goblin, he was the one closest.
What do you think, Nate?
I would have been walking right behind him. I imagine both of us side by side, but that's just me.
Okay. Can the hand get out of the pants using a regular movement action?
Yes.
Well, there's not a lot of things cluttering up that space anymore. He's shriveled up.
Right.
So was he wearing like shorts or like robes, right?
She said robes.
He had robes over his armor.
Okay. So what did he have on? It was so it's like open bottom.
It's like a kilt.
Sure. He had like a little kilt.
Okay. So then the hand's gonna drop to the ground and do the superhero landing with its thumb out, and then it's going to run out.
Uh-huh.
Grab the one that D-Walk is attacking.
Okay.
You should get disadvantage. There's no fucking way you expect that, right?
Oh,
That's a surprise action, right?
Wait, you know what you've missed? You've missed a golden opportunity for the hand to come out swinging both testicles like Ebola.
They're gone. Those things are 12 points of damage to the softest part of the human body.
Like wrap it around the feet of one of the hobgoblins and trips it.
Dude, it's nothing. It's just a bunch of fucking poached eggs down there.
Oh, God.
It's poached eggs, man.
What's your roll?
Okay. Roll plus. Where is it? I got the. What's it called? D6?
Yeah, you have bardic inspiration.
Damn it, the inspiration. And it's a strength or is it dex? Good dex.
What are you doing?
He's gonna drop down so he's still underneath the cloak of
Uh-huh.
the corpse. He's
Okay.
gonna run out and grab the ankle of
Okay.
the first guy he finds.
Like as a grapple, or are you casting a? Is this like a cast?
He's gonna
spell?
cast through it, but he just needs to touch him.
Oh, okay. We'll say
14
it's
total.
that would be with your strength modifier since it's like a melee.
Well, then 13.
That will not hit.
Oh well. This is still creepy though, right?
Yes, it is still creepy. Anything else for Nazmir?
Yeah, I'm gonna use my action since I didn't get to cast through him. I'm
Okay.
gonna use Toll the Dead.
Okay.
Actually, there's 3 of them, right?
No, there's 2.
Just 2?
Yes.
I don't want to do it for 2. If it's more than 2, I'll do it. Okay. Toll the Dead on the one that I tried to grab.
Okay. That's a wisdom save.
Yes.
Fail.
Your
And it's a
balls are
D12 because
mine.
he's already taken damage.
11.
He's dead.
Whoo! You gotta love that. You gotta love that. Nobody goes ball-centric attack patterns.
But-
Virion, your turn.
Oh, we're so close.
Let's see. So there's just one standing now, right?
Yes, he has not been hit. He's
Okay.
about 10 feet away from Varys.
All right. I'm going to push over the still shrieking carcass of the goblin who we just ripped his balls off.
The steam is making the screech at this point.
Is that what it is? Yeah,
like
I'm
a
gonna
whole
rush.
tea
I'm gonna
kettle.
rush through 2-hand long sword. I'm gonna try and Hassan chop right through this other hobgoblin.
Okay.
So that would be 16 to hit.
16 will not hit.
Hey, inspiration. We're circle jerking, remember?
All right. Oh, there it is. There's 100. Dees wins the Rachel Cup for tonight.
I was going to say something gross to try to get it about. I was going to do a Louis C.K. joke about the hand and the dick, but I was like, no, let's get her with the rules. 101. That's 101.
Okay. So do I have Bardic Inspiration?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've only used it 2 times.
Okay, yeah, I'm out. I don't have it anymore. Okay, so that was a
Yeah, I'm
13,
out
and I
too.
rolled a 6 on my D6, so that's now 8 and 13. 21 to hit. That will
That
hit.
will hit.
That's now a D10.
What is the record on face palms with Rachel?
I don't know. We don't normally have a counter.
Just
We
one of the
played
minis.
We played some 4-hour games before,
Yeah.
Yes.
so probably pretty high.
7
you-
points of damage.
Okay, he is still alive.
We're gonna start recording it then. Shoot.
And it
We're
is
gonna mark today as 101 and see what we can do.
his turn. He will fire his longbow at Virion and miss. And then he will move to the east where you hear a door open.
If he if Varian struck him, he
Mhm.
shot, and he runs, that means Varian gets attack of opportunity.
He's not adjacent to Virion.
Okay.
And he is moving.
Wait, the one I attacked is not adjacent to me?
Oh, you ran up to him, didn't you?
Yeah, I had to
Okay.
run up to him
Yeah,
to hit him.
so you can get an attack of opportunity against him.
Okay. A 19?
That will hit.
Yes.
Get them.
4 points of damage.
That's enough to kill him.
Hey,
Damn it! I didn't get a spear his ass.
you can't always get. If you try sometimes, you just might find a butthole rind.
All right. So this room that the goblin took you guys to is in fact the guard barracks. There's a stone brazier full of coals that glow in the middle of the small barracks. 4 straw pallets are lined up along the east wall. To the south, the wall to the south has collapsed, but a barred wooden door in that direction is still clear. And then you guys came in through the curtain that hangs on the north. There is a door to the east that presumably leads to the rubble-strewn hallway right outside the room with the grick.
All right, quick question.
Mhm.
The barred door.
Yes.
What instrument does it play? We need a bassist.
Oh my god.
That's another one, right? That's 103. Breaking our own record. Yeah.
And there
A
was
step.
another door in the little hallway to the north that was directly across from the door that you guys came in on. But this one, there's another door to the south.
Well, if I remember correctly, after the guard barracks, we had to go through a ruined tower. And then after the ruined tower, we were in Dave Grohl's dressing room.
Is that how you remember it?
I think that's how I remember it. There was something about barracks and a banquet hall and guard barracks and then a ruined tower. And then I think that went to, Dave Grohl's
Yeah, but
bedroom.
one of these doors will be the room, right? We should try knocking on them.
I want to start listening on each of the doors.
Okay, which door do you listen to first?
Well, let's start at the bar door.
Okay, give me a
See what kind of jams
perception.
it plays. That is a 13.
Okay. You hear a deep breathing, and you also notice that sort of the area around this door, there's like a kind of musky scent to it.
God, that's Elon's lab. There's a musky scent in this room.
Nature check, or what kind of check would I roll to see if I recognize what that scent is?
Nature.
15.
That's definitely an owlbear scent.
Not there, then.
Not opening that door. Checking the. Let's go clockwise. Checking the next door.
You open it, it's a bunch of agents trading like in a fucking James Bond movie.
16 perception.
You don't hear anything.
You said there's another door too, right?
2 more.
So there's also the door that you guys originally came in through, and then there's a door to the east that no one has checked.
Okay, going to the east door.
Okay.
That is a 14.
Okay. You hear 2 people talking. There is a loud growling voice demanding payment for something and a silky smooth reply.
That one.
X
That's the
marks
one.
the spot. That's the one.
I pull the spear out.
Okay.
I kiss the lucky ass ring on it.
I'm going to pick up Pamela.
So gross.
I'm going to pick up Pamela and get ready.
Okay. Oh.
Perfect.
Nate, you should rush into the room, and then he can throw his spear, and then I can throw my palm. That way we can all get attacks even if the doorway gets cluttered.
Nate, you're muted. We just missed all your good lines.
You're muted. Yeah.
God damn it. Okay, so we heard a demand for payment, and you said like a silky smooth reply.
Yes.
Prince kidnapped our dwarf. Sorry, I'm the bandit formerly known as Spider.
Yeah. God, refresh my memory. The name of the dwarf we're after is
Gundren Rockspeaker.
Gundren, right? Gundren. Yeah, I'm gonna kick the door open.
Okay.
As I kick the door open with one single move, I reach into my tunic and pull out a card. Just kind of like in a sweet motion. Kick open the door. When I kick open the door, what do I immediately see?
You see, this chamber has been set up as a crude living space with thick furs thrown on the floor to serve as carpets, old trophies hanging on the walls, a large bed to the north, and a brazier of coals burning brightly. A round table with several chairs stands to the south near the door. Near the table on the floor is an unconscious dwarf who looks badly beaten. Standing sort of in the middle of the room is an old bugbear who is in conversation with a female drow. And also in the room is a wolf that is kind of been like pacing around, kind of standing guard near the dwarf.
Okay.
Hey, baby, how you doing? Does the wolf say anything back?
I guess she's the spider.
That would probably be a good guess.
Wait, I'm
yeah.
son of spider. Mom, why did you fuck that beast?
So Nate, what else are you doing with your?
Kick the door open, pull the card open, and go. Excuse me for a moment. Virion Herpetor, Red Beaver Media.
Would you like to buy a scrunchie?
No. Hold up on this deal here real quick. I represent a third party here seeking your captive, Gundren.
I
don't know what kind of deal she's trying to pull with you, but I'm pretty sure I represent more money than what she's got.
She kind of crosses her arms. She goes, I represent Black Spider.
I'm Spider.
Is that like an independent label? I've never heard of them before.
Grohl looks at the three of you. He says, what are you doing here?
I've come here to negotiate for your captive here. This filthy dwarf here. I'd like to take him off your hands.
Give me a persuasion.
Persuasion. Well, I am a charismatic motherfucker. So
bear ass spear.
Hold.
Yeah, if they don't listen to everything we say, they will get hold.
Damn
14
straight.
plus 4. It's an 18 persuasion.
Okay. So Grohl definitely looks interested in payment. Virith, the dark elf, she looks very annoyed.
Oh, I can't imagine why.
Says, you've already been making this. You've been working with Black Spider. If you go back on him now, there's going to be repercussions.
Okay, look, first off, don't believe all the hype. Okay, independent labels have absolutely no power whatsoever. They've got a weak legal team. That contract is probably not worth the paper it's written on, all right?
Put your shit on fucking YouTube and have a balls.
We challenge Spider to a rock off.
Look.
If anyone can get your rocks off, it's Lich King.
Look, we look. I represent the premier record label in the realms. Not only that, but we're also cornering the scrunchy butthole market. So
we're killing it over here.
Look, just join the winning team. This Black Spider thing, totally a waste of time.
Plus, if you like drow, we got our own.
What's the charisma on that drow?
Let me look.
It's relevant.
I
It's
thought
totally
for a second
relevant.
I broke the DM.
I just leave.
I bet the kids didn't approach this shit like this.
They did not.
I guess they also guarantee they didn't have as many buttholes as we do.
I'm rocking 2 right now.
14.
Killed better.
Hey, bitch, I'm hotter. Right? Hot boy summer. Hashtag hot spider summer.
Shit, man. All our elves are hotter than that. Even the old baggy one.
She will look back at Grohl and say, I'm going to have to tell Black Spider if you don't hand over the dwarf and continue as you've agreed with him. And Grohl will look back at the three of you and he'll say, I'll sell you this dwarf for 500 gold.
Deal. I'm just saying, deal.
500 gold. Fine, I'll have my people write up the paperwork right now. Start tapping Barris on the shoulder.
All right.
Now let's talk about
Barris, right?
Let's talk about affiliate marketing with these butthole
Nah,
scrunchies.
but if you're happy, I'm about to throw a spear at somebody.
I'm trying to make sure that nothing goes wrong here. Yeah, no, absolutely. Here's my card. I walk up, I give him my card.
Okay.
I can pay him on the spot. and I'm keeping a side eye over here on Virith though.
Okay.
No, I want to step up to her and talk to her and be like, "Hey."
She
So,
looks incredibly annoyed.
I see that you're from the Underdark, huh?
Yeah,
You know, I'm the son of the spider.
I don't care.
Jesus Christ, it's not working.
Hey, cuz, man, you gotta try harder. Don't let this one get away.
You want to see my pet worm? Why does everyone laugh at that? I'm going to open my bag and be like, Randall, don't worry. People will want to see you one day.
You should see him play with his hands.
Oh, yeah.
Are you seriously taking my dwarf?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm sorry, your dwarf.
Yes.
Exactly. What claim did you hold to this dwarf before?
He stole this dwarf for Black Spider. I'm here to bring it to Black Spider.
I believe my boss just paid 500 gold to make it our dwarf.
Yeah, you see this. This is called the aura of management.
He's
Hold
gonna.
on. I want to roll something real quick.
What are you rolling?
Roll a charisma check. Okay. Might not be the best. 15. He's going to look at her and be like, "Hey, so I hear you're from the Underdark. Why are you working with a scrub? Why don't you come over here and get with the wind inside?"
You have no idea what Black Spider is capable of.
You have no idea what I'm capable of. I got more hands than you can count, baby.
She can't count to 3?
Or maybe more than I can count to. Shit, I lost it again. Trying so hard.
Hey, boss, can I spear her now?
No, this
Just hold on,
butthole
hold on,
must
hold on.
remain intact, I think.
But
least
I want
until I
another
fail a few
butthole
more
spear.
checks.
No. Renasmir's trying to spear that one later. Just stop.
Jesus, Nate.
Oh, that's the one that crosses the line. I'm sorry.
No, I was taking a drag of my cigarette. Now I'm dying.
She's
Rachel's
gonna,
up to 120 face
Oh
palms.
my god.
121.
She's gonna throw her arms up and be like, "Fine," and she's gonna start to walk past you guys to leave.
Hey, I hate to see you angry, but I like to see you go. Oh my god, they fucked it up.
It's okay, cuz she'll be back. She seems like the type.
When she's leaving,
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna snap my fingers and the hand is gonna run back across the floor past her.
She kind of sidesteps it and will look back at you.
And I'm gonna give her 2 thumbs up and the thumb on the hand.
Finger guns, dude. Just all 3.
Yeah.
I need to get 5 more hands so that I can be the spider.
She will roll her eyes at you and then leave.
God,
You
what
got
a
some
weak
nice shoulder
negotiator.
blades. She loves me.
Actually, yeah, she has an 18 dex, so
Solid.
very nice shoulder blades.
She fails all of her deception checks because those hips don't lie.
So you're going to roll 500 gold?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I will.
You will.
It's all I've got on me right now. But yeah, I'll pay that off and then send a requisition back to the home office to reimburse me for it.
All right. Once he gets his gold, he'll kind of gesture at the dwarf and be like, "Take him."
All right.
All
Hey,
right.
by the way, you got a kind of a nice vibe going here. This would be a great place. Maybe not necessarily to have a concert, but I could definitely see shooting some videos here in the not too distant future.
What's a Do you have any spark machines? I want to do sort of like a winger type vibe.
Well, you get somebody in here and they basically just draw. It's just a series of still lifes.
There's illusion spells. Why can't we use one of those?
Well, that too. Yeah, well, there you go. But
Just a photo shoot for what is it? Tiger Beat? Is that the teen magazine?
Are you saying Lichgate would be on Tiger Beat? Get the fuck out of here. Fighter Beat,
Bro.
maybe.
Oh, metal hits.
Metal Shop Monthly.
Yeah. Yeah, but no, I absolutely leave my card with him.
Okay.
Is Gundren in any shape to like walk, or are we gonna have to carry him back?
You will absolutely have to carry him.
Ah, fuck. I know who's going to carry him.
Yeah. All right, Virus, you're up.
Shit. I'll put the spear away.
No.
Pop beer. Grab by his feet. Just start dragging him out by his feet.
Now let's go back outside. We'll make the goblins carrying him all the way back to town, and then we'll kill the goblins.
What?
All right.
Hey.
I got real serious there for them. No.
All right.
They're dying before Mel gets back, motherfuckers.
All right. So you guys are going back out to your where you left your horses.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep. We'll and
Don't.
take.
I swear to God, those goblins took my horse. I'm gonna kill them.
Oh yeah.
So you
More.
don't see the dark elf. She seems to have already vacated the premises. Back at your horses, the only goblin that's still there is Mosk, the goblin with the eye patch. I kind of jump up like, you guys have been gone so long.
Where's the others?
They left.
Where?
I don't know. You said not to leave the horses, so it stayed with the horses.
Oh, I thought the horses ran off and they chased after them. I was like, well, literal, but okay.
All right.
Fine. Here.
You get the bonus.
Bonus what?
Here's
Scrunchies.
a scrunchy
It's a scrunchy.
So gross.
Yeah. I hand it to him. It goes on your wrist.
It's like a corsage.
It makes you lead goblin.
Oh,
to the world's worst.
I rolled an
problem.
intelligence check for him and he got a 2. So he'll kind of like
He loves it.
like
He
stretch
loves
it.
it.
Like I've never had anything like
You wear it on your ear.
You gave Dobby a sock.
Does this goblin actually have hair?
Do goblins have hair?
I know some D&D goblins have hair. Pathfinder don't, but
Yeah, we'll say he has hair.
oh, you put it in your hair. You do your ponytail with it.
He has a goblin bun now.
Don't worry.
Oh my God.
When we get back to home, you'll get another one.
What? Oh.
It's like a beer cozy.
All right. So you guys
Oh,
I guess
fuck.
throw Gundren over one of your horses. And you taking him back to town?
Yep. Get him
Yep.
patched up and
Okay.
claim whatever reward we get for that quest.
All right. Well, this is a good place to stop for the night. You guys will get back to town, and you will actually level up.
Yeah. I
Next-
want to reward that goblin by getting him a cool rock and roll outfit like we have.
Okay. Well, I think Varys seems to be planning to kill him once you guys get back to town.
No, we can't kill him. We gave him our butthole.
Hey, bro.
Wait, let me
read the
rephrase that. Let me rephrase that. We gave him a butthole that we retained possession of.
Actually,
Hey,
we,
Tease, I
God,
messaged you, dude.
Uh-oh.
That'd be great.
God, you know what? He's the one that wears an eye patch, right?
Oh,
Yes.
David. Jesus.
Oh, no.
That's why I didn't say that out loud.
I don't even want Rachel to hear that to have to edit it out. That's
Oh,
okay.
Yeah,
God.
seriously, that's why I sent it to you.
No.
I'll message Nate.
Could have made him a new eye patch out of a scrunchy butthole.
It dilates with the light.
So Gundren will need to rest. So with the long rest that you guys get to where you can level up, he'll regain some hit points and be able to talk to you guys in the morning.
Woot.
But you guys make it back to town. It takes you a lot of the night. Oh my god! To travel. So you get back to town pretty late / early in the morning. And I don't know whatever gross thing you guys discussed.
No, it's not gonna happen.
Nope.
Look, there's
Okay.
limits.
All
Yeah.
right.
So what we'll do.
Yeah.
We'll melt a dude's balls for sure.
But
We'll
yeah,
steal
But
it.
not bad.
We'll cut
yeah.
his friend's butthole off and make merchandise out of it. Yeah, but this is too far.
Okay, great.
The line must be drawn here.
I'm
Yeah.
glad you
No
guys have
further.
standards.
They're not big standards, but they're standards,
Yeah.
Well, it is a goblin.
right?
So you guys will level to 4 for the next time that we play. And we're actually almost done with this. This is the final part of this adventure, although I think it's going to take you guys a while to get through it.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
yeah,
final,
spider-
the final part is
Yes.
the wedding of Renasmir and what's her name? Vinith?
For Virith.
No, it's not her name.
Virith?
Her name is Mrs. Renasmir.
Mrs. of the Spider.
You're just gonna have to talk your daddy spider into actually officiating the thing.
Spider in front of the church.
Yeah, no, we stand at the altar and then it descends. Do you like ridiculous.
Once again, we want to thank you guys for listening to Freelance Heroism. We hope you're having just as much fun listening as we are playing. Visit us at facebook.com/freelanceheroism and leave us a like. If you'd like to see our adventures in comic form, the professional illustrates our misadventures and more at 1d4rounds.com. If you're interested in supporting us, consider donating. We're at patreon.com/freelance_heroism. Keep an eye out for rewards as we add them.
Our cast includes me, Dees Cassius, as Renasmir on lead guitar, David Walker as Varys on drums, Jake Sipple as Mellifluor with lead vocals, and Nathan Lett as Virion Herpator, Lich Gate's executive talent agent. And let's not forget, last but not least, our suffering DM, Rachel Moore.
Questions or comments? Send an email to freelanceheroismpodcast@gmail.com. Don't forget to give us a 5-star review wherever you get your podcasts. Thanks again for listening. We'll see you next week. Until then, the invoice is in the mail.
What's an invoice? That's the voice you use inside. For indoor concerts.
As opposed to your out voice.
I use my out voice all the time. Maybe I don't sound any different to you, but I do in my head.
You sound maybe a little congested, like maybe you just woke up, but
Yeah, a little while ago, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
well, let's do a quick intro, in and out. Here's the episode. Enjoy it later.
Okay.